happy Easter Monday to you. Lights, camera, traffic changes. Movie production has started on the Georgia Viaduct this morning, and it's going to have a major impact on traffic out of the downtown core over the next couple of weeks. Greg Harper is there. Greg, this is quite the production this morning.
It is. Good morning, Kyle. Yes, we're here on Georgia Street in Vancouver. Behind me is the Georgia Viaduct, which looks like this right now. It closed at 5 o'clock this morning, and this will be a familiar sight over the next couple of weeks. Here's a look from up above. Lots of production vehicles on the viaduct right now. There is a big Hollywood production that is being filmed here right now. The movie is Deadpool. It's a spin-off from the X-Men franchise, and it's starring Vancouver's Ryan Reynolds. Filming on the viaduct is expected to take place over the next 2 weeks. It is bringing in $37.5 million to the city, according to the city of Vancouver. The city is also saying it believes the economic benefits make the disruption worth it.
Use that opportunity to either try some different routes if you're traveling during the day, or try a different way of getting around. You know, maybe one day a week you might want to try transit. If the weather's good, try walking or riding your bike, depending on where you're coming from. So try doing some different things, just like we did during the Olympics. We saw that people tried different ways of getting around during the Olympics, and it worked very successfully.
I'm really happy to be in my hometown filming Deadpool for 20th Century Fox. You might just run into us shooting around town, so on behalf of the production and myself, I want to thank the city for allowing us to shoot in beautiful Vancouver, one of the most amazing film production locations in the entire world.
From April 6th to April 16th, the Georgia Viaduct will be closed from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is on weekdays, and when it reopens, only one lane will open. This Saturday, it's expected to be closed until 5 p.m. Also, 20th Century Fox is considering filming on the viaduct on the 17th and 18th of April as well. This hasn't been confirmed yet. If you're heading east out of the city, need to plan an alternate route. Kyle?
Drivers, you have been warned. Greg Harper live this morning over in downtown Vancouver. Thanks, Greg. Well, a search in the waters off Westham Island in Delta is expected to resume later this morning. There are reports 2 people fell off a houseboat and into the Fraser River overnight. Reports of the incident first came in at around 3 o'clock this morning. Unfortunately, an overnight search by the Coast Guard and Delta Police has failed to turn up any sign of the pair. The search is expected to continue at first light. Delta Police have a pair of new shooting investigations to deal with. The incidents happened within just a couple of hours of each other last night. The first shots rang out at 79th Avenue and 114A Street at around 6 o'clock. The incident appeared to be a drive-by with a car spotted leaving the scene. Officers confirmed shell casings were discovered in the area. A couple of neighbors heard up to 8 shots fired. No one was reported injured. Still in North Delta, shots appeared to be fired at a house on 110th Street and 83A Avenue at around 9 o'clock last night. If that sounds familiar, that's because it certainly is. The same house has been targeted for the second time in a week and a half and for the third time already in 2015. Again, no injuries reported in this incident. An investigation continues in Surrey into a fatal accident from Saturday. A woman driving a black sedan died in a crash at 88th Avenue and 156th Street near the Fraser Highway. An SUV was also damaged in the accident. RCMP are still looking for a cause and are searching for witnesses who saw what happened. The trial of suspended Senator Mike Duffy gets underway in Ottawa tomorrow. The 68-year-old faces fraud, breach of trust, and bribery charges. Duffy's lawyer is expected to launch a counterattack against the charges that could focus on the behavior of key figures in the Prime Minister's office and the Conservative Party. The trial comes just as the Harper government gears up for a fall election. Some nourishment for the body and the soul on Easter Sunday in Vancouver's downtown east side. The Salvation Army Harbour Light Centre served up to 600 dinners to the homeless and the less fortunate yesterday. The Easter meals included ham and scalloped potatoes, fresh vegetables, and even some chocolate. Diners were also sent home with some goodie bags of toiletries and socks. About 20 volunteers made this event possible. It was a similar scene at Salvation Army locations all over North America holding Easter festivities of their own.